Have you noticed how things are starting to feel so much easier lately? That same pressure that once surrounded you, it's suddenly losing its power. You had a lot of people in the dark, a lot of enemies, a lot of people that they came together as a group. These people, they don't even like each other like that. But one thing they got in common is that they don't like you. They hate your light. They hate everything you represent. And they came together in darkness and plotted and planned to see how they can humiliate you, make you look bad in front of everybody. They wanted to make sure it was public. Some of these people, they tried to make your life feel so hard. But the reason why your energy feels so light, the reason why things feel so much easier is because the same negative energy they sent your way is now backfiring, right? There were a lot of lies spread about you, gossip, smear, in an attempt to make you out to look crazy, deranged, you understand? Um, Delusional, not the type of person that people feel like they should support, respect, or defend. But because you're so resilient, because you're so strong, because really your faith, you know what I mean? A lot of y'all are strong. You have a really strong faith, and your faith is too strong. So your faith wouldn't allow you to break. Once the foundation of something is strong, right? No matter what you do, that foundation you can't go below something that's so solid and concrete. It's like steel. Your faith in God is like steel. It's iron steel. It's like iron, and they couldn't break it. Couldn't. That's why they couldn't break you because they couldn't break your faith and the belief that you have in yourself. So it all backfired. Your enemies are scared. They're worried. I've experienced these things myself. That's why I can talk to you like this. I'm telling you. They're trembling because everything they did to make you look bad or ruin your life or sabotage you. A lot of these people are wicked as hell. They went behind the scenes and literally try to destroy like your possessions. Like if you got a car, if you got a job, they try to make you lose your job. If you got a business, they try to sabotage your business. If you got a relationship, they try to sabotage your relationship. If you're just operating and doing what you have to do in your environment, they're going to try to destroy your reputation so that how people perceive you will be so negative that nobody will want to deal with you, putting you in a place of isolation to break you, to make you lose your mind. Some of y'all probably were thinking, why when you went certain places, people looking at you kind of funny, people distancing themselves from you. That was intentional because they were going off of the things they heard about you, the lies, the gossip. Now, I'm all about mental health, and there's a lot of people that was gonna try to come back into your life because they realized they did you dirty, they betrayed you, they were part of this. Like your past friends, if you had friends that you were distant from for a long time, or friends that you recently cut off that did you dirty, some of them are going to try to resurface to you because they want to be in your team because they see you moving forward. They also see that they were dead wrong for doing what they did and it's backfiring. So it's almost like they want to come back underneath your energy to protect themselves from karma. They figure this is how people think. If they do something to you, if they do dirt, if they do you dirty and it doesn't work out, in their mind, if they're able to come back into your space and get you to forgive them and come back around you, that will like um neutralize. That will stop. That's gonna stop the karma. That's gonna just stop the karma, and then they're not gonna suffer the consequence of what they did. They're not going to receive divine karma. So they think if they get around you and get you to forgive them and play buddy buddy and kiki and ha ha, that is just they're going to be good because they're now in good graces with the person that they did wrong. So therefore, the karma wouldn't take place. Right? That's how they. That's their machinery of thinking. But when you leave them alone, when you reject their attempts to come back in, they get scared as hell. They tremble because it's like, oh shit, if this dude doesn't uh, accept me back into his energy, if this girl doesn't accept me back into her energy, if they just keep me on the outside, there's a great chance they're gonna get it. They're gonna get the karma. But besides all that, man, the peace that you felt is now it's over. It's really over. All the attempts, a lot of you wonder why things were so hard for a long time. It's simply because people will make your life harder for you. Life wasn't just happening hard for no reason, fam. It just wasn't. There were people behind the scenes working against you, trying to intentionally make life more difficult for you. And you wonder why certain things in your life were slow. You wonder why certain things that you were working on wasn't picking up and needed to, finances, business, venture, whatever. You wonder why you got these things that you're trying to get going, but certain things that going on is slow, or you're facing the resistance. That's really what it is. It's just a bunch of damn resistance in your reputation, and for a lot of you, it's intentional. Me personally, I know my you know that's why I can say the message because it's going on and as a like collective thing, right? You know who your enemies are, and they were actively working against you. And it's usually a group. These people are so damn crazy, man. They're weak. They have nothing else to do but to be. I don't understand why somebody just can't focus on their own life, but that's what they're regretting right now. They regret being in a place to where, like, damn, they're like this. This they thinking like, damn, we should have just left her alone. We should have just left this dude alone, bro. Why would we bother? We should if we would have just left this alone. They should have just left you alone. They're realizing that now. They were making life 10 times harder for you. You had relationships that you were working on. You wondering why. That's because gossip and talking and people pulling at you, pulling at that person. These people didn't want to see you win. They saw that you have a gift, you have a light, and the things that you were already working on that already had success. If you would have kept going, you will blow up. And so they got to try to stop you because they're mad it's not them. But the thing is, if they would just focus on themselves, they can get to wherever they want to get to. But because they don't have that same faith, they don't have that belief in themselves, it's easier to tear you down than to look themselves in the mirror and work on themselves to live their dreams or to accomplish their goals or whatever they want to bring to, whatever they want to manifest. Whatever they want to bring to light, whatever they want to accomplish, they could get it done if they would have took the same energy they put towards trying to destroy you and put it into themselves. They probably already been where they wanted to be, but they don't have that type of faith in themselves. It's easier for them to try to knock you down. And folks, it's sad. But your energy is lighter, man, because things are moving forward for you very, very fast. And you no longer have that resistance. You can feel it. You can feel a lightness in the energy. You can feel a stress going down. You're sleeping 10 times better. You wonder why you struggling to sleep and you tired. Now you sleeping light. You got energy. Some of y'all are getting 3-4 hours of sleep. Not on purpose, not intentionally. But now when you come up from that sleep, you feel well rested. That's because the stress is removed. Not because you had stress in your mind per se, but the weight of everything that was going on around you by your enemies, it stopped. It more so backfired. So that negative energy that they were sending your way is now returning to them. Is now everything is being sent back to them, but it's also more so a lot of people coming around you now and they realize all the stuff they ever heard about you was a lie. That you're not a good person. There was lies about Maybe you're crazy. Maybe you're, you know what I'm saying, just trying to paint you in the worst ways so that nobody will want to be around you, so that you wouldn't get support, so that you won't have any defense, so that you won't have the team that you needed to, work on what you want to work on. Y'all, I'm telling you, I've experienced this myself. I had people try to come, like I've known for such a long time, and now they want to come and collaborate with me. I'm like, what? You know me all this time. Now you want to come around and like try to, you understand me, build something with me? That's because they looking and they're watching and they're looking and they're watching and they're looking and they're watching, and they come to realize like, oh, everything I heard about this person was a lie. They're actually dope. I want to work with them. That's what people are saying about you. That's it for the message, man. I just wanted to tap into what's going on around us. See, it's happening as for everybody, and that's why you feel so light. But move in silence because they're still watching, and they're still gonna try to find something on you to justify how they treated you, because they know if they go around, if you, as you're continue to go up, as you're continue to grow, to win, to succeed, etc., it's gonna look really bad because they know if they tried to make you look bad for no reason and you're not what they said you were, it's gonna make them look extremely cruel. Like, can you imagine working so hard to destroy the life of somebody that didn't even do nothing? You didn't even do anything. And so they know it's gonna look so bad. They already look bad, but they still low key watching to find something on you because they need to justify how they treated you and expose that and like magnify that, bring that, to blow that up, to say, see, look, I told you. That's why I see. We told you. Look, everybody, look at them. Look, they want to find something. They should still low key trying to find something, but it's over. It's done. Everybody sees the game that they played, the lies that they put on you, to make you look bad and to make themselves look better and justify for how they treated you and other people probably. But it's too late. It's too late, fam. Everybody sees the truth about you and about them, but they still watching because they gotta try to find something. But everybody already sees it, so it's over. They're done. You got admirers now. You don't got the people that tried to destroy you. They're too occupied with dealing with the karma to even watch you at this point. They're too preoccupied with battling what they got to go through because of what they did to you. So they never got time to focus on you. The people that watch you now are more so the people that admire you. They see the truth. They see like the veil being removed. They see the curtain is they looking behind the curtain of everything that was going on, and they're like, oh, this is who this person really is. So you got admirers. You got people out there that low key support you, low key or high key, big key or you know what I mean. They see the truth. They watching you, and that's why you feel so light because you don't have negative eyes, negative energy being sent your way. You don't have negative observers, people that are watching you to wait wait and to see if you make a mistake. You got people just looking and admiring your work or who you are, what you're doing. Um, they understand that you've been wronged. They understand that you've been betrayed. Some of these people they want to keep a distance. That's fine. Some of these people they want to come in and help you because they realize you were done dirty. So you got supporters now. You got admirers, secret admirers. You got people seeing your glow up, seeing how good you look. They want to, you know what I mean? They want to date. They want whatever. Um, but all that negative energy is gone, and you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? You can feel the lightness in the air. You can feel you feel like 15, 20 pounds lighter. Even though a lot of y'all might be skinny or whatever, you feel lighter in your energy, right? Because there's no negative energy on you. It all backfired. It all backfired, and that stress is gone. Some of you wondering why you feel that pressure on you. It wasn't yours to begin with. It was sent your way by manipulators, by liars, by people that try to curate and control the narrative about you. So that's the message, man. Hit the like button. Let me know what you think about the video if it resonates with you, and subscribe to the channel. Peace.